Hello, everyone. This is Kendall Askins from Stimulating Minds. Askins stimulates over on Instagram. Joining you another week for another video and another gem to drop. I am happy and thankful for all of you that tune in. Today we're going to be talking about productive versus busy. So again, Stimulating Minds, we are still running programming in the summer, and our mission, remember, is about developing lifelong learners. So if you know anyone that could use some of our services, please do not hesitate to reach out so that we can get them started. So today, again, I'm going to jump right into the topic. It's productive versus busy, and I think that sometimes we use these two words simultaneously, but they really are two different things. And I am going to pinpoint it by saying there are three ways that you can really tell whether you're being productive versus busy. So it is about how you're using your time, right? What you're accomplishing and how you're feeling. So when you are productive, you are using your time wisely. When you are busy, you are wasting your time, right? So there are times where you often might feel like you're running around, right? You ever get this feeling that you're just kind of running around? And that leads into the next point of, are you feeling accomplished? So when you are being productive, you are actually getting things done. You're not just opening things, but you're actually like checking things off your list. Versus when you're being busy, things are still open. Nothing's getting accomplished, right? So you might be running from this place to this place or doing this thing or, just running around, but you're feeling like when you really sit down and think about what did I do today, you might say, well, I didn't actually do anything. Like I went to a bunch of places or I tried a bunch of things, but nothing got done. So that is one of the ways that you check as well. And then the other thing that I kind of alluded to just now was how you're feeling, right? So when you're productive, you're going to feel good. Like, yes, I got that done. Okay, I know the results of this. Great, I got this. But when you're busy, it's almost going to feel overwhelming because there's constantly things happening and nothing is actually being checked off. So when you're thinking about how those three things come together, how you're using your time, how accomplished you are actually being, and then how you're feeling throughout that time period, you're going to realize whether or be able to identify whether you're being productive or busy. The goal should always be to be productive. Now, to be clear about that, it doesn't mean that there are not goals or things that you set that might take several days, right? But anytime you're being productive, you are inching closer and closer to the end of whatever the goal is, right? You're inching closer and closer to reaching the goal. The goal shouldn't feel further away, and it shouldn't feel like you haven't made any progress towards the goal. So if you have a larger goal that might take several months or such, it doesn't mean that you're not being productive just because you're not at the end of that goal, but it may mean that you're not being productive if you're not moving any closer to the goal, right? So I just want you to think about that because those are subtle things, and in the line of work that I'm in, and then as I deal with people all the time, me personally, as being a principal, and then I'm a mom, of four, there's a lot going on, and then running the business, there's a lot of different moving pieces in all of these aspects of my life. And so I find myself some days just feeling like I'm all over the place. And those are the days where I can reflect and say, okay, I was just busy today, but I didn't actually do things. And then there are days where I feel like, whoa, this was a big day, but it was extremely productive because I was able to get several things checked off my list or several things done. So again, reflect on how you're using your time. Reflect on if you're actually accomplishing things, and that's tied directly to how you're using your time. Even something as small as planning out the order of the events that you're going to do, right? Sometimes the shorter events, you might want to do those first because you can check them off faster. And then things that might take you a little longer, you save for later. Or distance, right? When you're mapping out, if you have to drive to different places, maybe you map out what things are close to each other, right? Things like that. So how you use your time is going to be crucial, right? And then how you use your time is going to directly relate to how accomplished you're feeling. And then that accomplishment is going to in turn make you feel good. So if you're using your time, you're getting things done, and you're feeling good, you know that you have had a productive day. So let's hear some ways that you guys are productive. I think this would be a great conversation to have because we might be able to help other people out who might be struggling. If you're someone who is struggling and you're listening to this video and finding like, you know what, I usually am more busy than I am productive, then why don't you drop some of the struggles you might have? What is it that you want help with being more productive about? Let's have a conversation and help each other out here, guys. So I hope this was helpful to you. If it was, let's hear from you or share this video out. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you back here next week for more fun. Bye.